To learn and practice Buddhism, we should first understand what is Buddha, what is Dharma, and what is Buddha Dharma, Buddhism. Clearly understanding the answers to these questions will be very helpful for learning and practicing Buddhism. The word Buddha is the transliteration of the original word in Sanskrit. It means wisdom and enlightenment. Buddha has its fundamentals and their manifestations and outcomes. Its fundamentals are wisdom, and its manifestations and outcomes are enlightenment. The wisdom mentioned here is different to the wisdom that we normally talk about. It has 3 levels. 1, Pratyeka Buddha wisdom, i.e. the wisdom of correctly understanding the phenomenon of the universe. 2, Bodhisattva wisdom, i.e. the wisdom of correct understanding the creation, phenomena, process, and outcomes of everything in the universe. And 3, Buddha wisdom, i.e. the ultimate and perfect wisdom of understanding the truth of the universe and life. There are also 3 levels of enlightenment. 1, enlightenment from within, i.e. the enlightenment of ourselves. 2, enlightening others, i.e. helping others to become enlightened. And 3, perfect enlightenment, i.e. the previous 2 levels have reached perfection. Wisdom is the fundamental and enlightenment is the outcome. The object of being enlightened is the universe and life. We use a word to name the universe and life, i.e. Dharma. It entails all things in the infinite time and space. When combined, Buddha Dharma, Buddhism, refers to the infinite wisdom and enlightenment that enables us correctly to understand everything in the universe and life. The object of being enlightened is infinite, so is the wisdom that enables enlightenment. Enabling enlightenment and being enlightened are one, not two. It is not easy to understand. Take dreams as an example. When we are dreaming, we suddenly wake up and realize that we were dreaming. We know that what is in the dream is all from our minds. Our minds enable us to know, and the dream is what is being known. But the dream and the mind that is aware of our dream are one and not two. Therefore, Buddhism is not philosophy. In Buddhism, what enables and what is enabled are one, but in philosophy, these two are conflicting with one another. Shakyamuni Buddha told us that it is the wisdom, virtue, and ability to know everything in the universe is innate. Apart from Buddhas, every being has them all. In this sense, Buddhas and all beings are equal. But despite of the equality, our wisdom and ability are truly different from those of Buddhas. It is because we have disengaged our innate wisdom, virtue, and ability due to our delusions. The loss and delusions bring us suffering. We are completely ignorant to the truth of the universe and life. Our views and thoughts are all wrong. This results in our wrong speech and actions. Then, the wrong speech and actions have consequences, which are the cycle of 6 paths. Subsequently, we have to experience the suffering of aging, illness, and death, the suffering of separating from those whom we love, and the suffering of encountering the hateful. We consequently lead a life full of suffering. If a person can truly understand the truth of the universe and life without any wrong thought, view, and action, the consequence that they receive is definitely happiness. Delusions constitute the cause of all suffering. And how did we manage to lose our innate wisdom, virtue, and ability? The Buddha told us that the very reason is in one sentence. It is because of the erroneous thinking and attachments. Our erroneous thinking and all kinds of attachments have covered our wisdom, virtue, and ability. Once we get rid of erroneous thinking and attachments, our innate Buddha nature will be restored. The purpose of Buddhist teachings is to help us let go of erroneous thinking and attachments, break delusions, gain enlightenment, and consequently leave suffering and obtain happiness. To leave ultimate suffering and attain ultimate happiness is to become a Buddha. This is also the ultimate goal of Buddhist teaching. Gaining the true benefit of Buddhism via the process of believing, understanding, practicing, and attaining. How to leave suffering, obtain happiness, and gain the true benefit of Buddhism? Buddhas are our teachers. They only teach us theories and methods. Being students, we must work hard by ourselves to obtain final success. But we should cultivate ourselves in order. And there are 4 steps, i.e. believing, understanding, practicing, and attaining. Believing is the first step. We often say, Buddha cannot save the unwilling. When a person can believe Buddha, it means that the condition of helping that person is ready. In the course of helping all beings, Buddha firstly helped those who believe. Believing, firstly, we must believe in ourselves. Believe that we have Buddha nature. Believe we can become a Buddha. We believe that our original Buddha nature has been contaminated, but it will be restored once we have removed the contaminants. Consequently, we will be exactly the same as all Buddhas. Secondly, we must believe in others, which refer to Buddhas. Why do Buddhas help all beings? It is because they have attained ultimate wisdom and know that all beings in themselves are one entity, and compassion arises. Using this unconditional love as a drive in conjunction with the most wise and virtuous methods and means, Buddhas help infinite beings break delusions, gain enlightenment, leave suffering, and obtain happiness. Believing in Buddhas and following Buddha's teachings and approaches to practice, we will definitely succeed. Once our confidence is in place, we should seek to understand. Only through practice, without any doubt, can we experience happiness without any obstacles. The purpose of the Buddhist cultivation is to attain thorough understanding. We must not deviate from this direction. When studying sutras or commentaries, we can select one sutra and focus on that one text and delve into it over a long period of time. The learning and practicing of Buddhism is different from the learning methods that we are accustomed to in this world. The later advocates the learning curve advances like a pyramid, i.e. learning a lot first and then gradually focusing on a small area. By contrast, learning and practicing Buddhism is like a big tree, i.e. focusing on the one thing first, establishing a solid foundation, and then its branches and flowers will flourish. So first be focused and then branch out broadly. After we have understood the reasonings, we can start practicing the teachings. It is like traveling to a new place. First we have to study the map of that place. This is doing homework on understanding.